plant where they burn trash. And let me tell you, it stinks. I don't know if you've ever been out to your local landfill or not, but man, this thing. I mean, you want to talk about dirty? This here is industrial dirty. What up, y'all? I don't know if you can smell it from here, but let me tell you, it stinks. I mean, you want to talk about dirty? This here is industrial dirty. You see this? This is from a some kind of plant where they burn trash. And let me tell you, it stinks. I don't know if you've ever been out to your local landfill or not, but man, this thing. Yeah, the game plan is I've got a job. This is a job right here. I mean, I've done 2 others like it. This place has rented them before, and let me tell you, this will definitely rob your soul if you let it. I mean, this is dirty. This is, yeah. So anyway, my goal is I'll get these wheels cleaned up inside and out. We got a tire guy coming to switch out these wheels to the standard rubber wheels. I've got a little bit of Solvent X. That's what we're gonna have to use to get this stuff cleaned up. It's bad. It's not as bad as they've come back before. They've come back before just loaded up with trash inside of these dog houses, inside and out. Trash would just be hanging off of anything that it'll hang on to. Here's the top. It's covered in bird shit. Okay, so anyway, I went ahead and started rinsing in here. Like I said, I need to get these wheels all rinsed off, or done anyway, because the tire guy's coming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean inside of here, inside of these wheels, and I'm going to get this section, kind of get inside that fender area a little bit too. So we'll go ahead and do this side too. Here's a look inside of that dog house. Hey, look at the sport, man. It's stuck. That's really stuck, isn't it? Yeah, we don't want that thing. I'll fold it over. That way it's not, doesn't make a safety hazard. So here's my Solvent X. It's in this spray bottle. And I've got this wash mitt too. This will help us out. Remember, bottom up. not too bad. So I'll take this off of here and put this tip on this here. This wheel ain't faring too well. So inside of here, it's looking pretty good, huh? So we'll go ahead and kind of get this going on cleaning here. I need to rinse this in here still yet. So let me get this rinsed. Here's the back side of this. I forgot to mention I am gonna have to do this undercarriage. So I went ahead and kind of got scrubbing on some of this here. So this wheel here, it's pretty beat up in there, isn't it? Yeah, this side's all rinsed. I tell you what, that Solvent X is out for the win every single time. Come on, I mean, look at that, look at that, and that. I mean, ain't no degreaser or acid will even begin to touch the level of this nasty right here. I'm telling you, you'd just be wasting your time. I mean, I have wasted my time trying to clean it with acid or degreaser. I mean, yeah, it took some real learning and growing to have to bust out that Solvent X. I mean, who would ever thought you could clean a whole machine with that stuff? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this mess cleaned up, get that boiler shut off, and I'm gonna call it a day. Hey, what up, y'all? So I'm back. The tire guy's been here. My plan of attack is for today is I'm gonna go ahead and just start pressure washing. I got the hot water on already, and I'm gonna just, whatever comes off comes off. After I get all that's off that is gonna come off, I'm gonna go ahead and get working on the cooling package. How we do it typically is we have this barn hose over there on the wash pad there, and we just use that barn hose and we just flush them out until they come clean. then that top door right there, I don't know if my finger's in the screen or not, but whatever. That top door, it opens up too, and there's a cooler there too. So I'll throw my rubber boots on, get this machine over there, and we'll get after it. Hey, let me tell you, this thing stinks bad. It is really bad. The air's going, and oh my god, it is really bad. So I put in an order with my P&S rep. I kind of try to keep up on what's coming out, what's latest and greatest with my vendors that I deal with. I'm always looking for an edge, anything that can give you that extra little touch. And anyway, I seen that they had this new odor eliminator. It's a kind of a thing. I mean, it takes about an hour to do. So anyway, I'm gonna give that new odor eliminator a run for its money. I mean, if you don't know what a garbage dump smells like, go to your trash can on a hot day and magnify that by 100 times. So if you get an idea of how bad it smells in here, that's how bad it is. This is actually kind of going easier than I thought, but so as you see, you know, it's rinsing off pretty easy, but there's still this stuff here. You see that stuff? That is the stuff that, I mean, I don't know what that is. I mean, yeah, so that stuff right there is what we're gonna have to use the Solvent X on, and we're gonna have to do the whole machine. Like this right here, I mean, it balls up eventually. I went ahead and started rinsing there. You saw me come off of the top and stuff, so I started here and worked my way down to about there. It's starting to come fairly clean just with the hot water, but this is the stuff right there. So this bucket right here, it's a pin-on bucket. Generally when I have like a real dirty machine, I'll take that bucket off. They have these couplers where you can uncouple the bucket and put a different attachment on there. Unfortunately, this one doesn't come off. To me, it makes it easier to be able to work around a machine without the bucket or an attachment. So in here, we got this doghouse pretty well rinsed out. We still got our fork here. It's dangerous as all could be. That's all right. We live on the edge every day around here. Come on. I think my plan of attack is, for right now, is I'm gonna go ahead and pop this inspection cover off. Pop off that inspection cover, and we should be able to get this pretty well clean. You see inside of there, I mean, it's pretty filthy in there. So anyway, we'll get the impact gun out, get that off of there. So I went ahead and brought over a trash can because there's no sense in having to bend over to pick up trash that's right here easily. But if it, you know, if it just flies out of there, I mean, while I'm pressure washing, then whatever, that is what it is. But I'm just trying not have to bend over too much more than what I did. So here's the fork. It's missing the handle, so that's probably why they threw it away. So we'll get around over here. I saw a big old something right here. And I thought there was more than that in here, but whatever, it's fine. Inspection covers are off. I'll get those cleaned up, and I'll set them off to the side. And I'll grab the shorty pressure washer gun over there and get this cleaned up in here, and then work that other side over there. So I'll check back with you. So we can kind of see some yellow in there. Got that little holiday right there. There's no way to kind of tweak that gun that direction to catch that. So kind of got this halfway rinsed out inside of here. What I do have to do is I'm gonna have to get underneath this machine, but I'm gonna save that for last, because you see how wet that ground is, and it's covered in mystery stuffs. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start this machine up, pick up the bucket, and I'm gonna turn it as far as it'll go. That way I have a good wide opening right here. That way I can get in there and rinse that really, really good. What do you think? It's getting somewhere. There's this. I'm gonna get this out of here. I don't know what the heck. I mean, what the heck? I don't want to hit any of that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back it up about 2 foot and turn it this away. Then I'm gonna go ahead and rinse all that down over there. So it's all rinsed down and all that. Back inside of here. I might have a holiday or two. Well, I hope you didn't get too wet. I did. So, one thing about these loader washing deals and this cooling package cleaning deal is you're gonna get wet. So my next step will be this engine compartment here. I'll get the hot water turned back on because it's been an hour or so since I last used the pressure washer, and it's really not good to leave the hot water on inside those pressure washers. I think I'm gonna have to Solvent X that stuff inside of there and inside of there too. And we got to be careful of that. That right there is what makes this machine go. They used to store them underneath the cabin, up and out of the way. Now they got them in harm's way. I think they do that so they can sell more parts. So anyway, this is a weapon of choice to do that job right there. Come on. So I'm going to get these tires cleaned up. I'm going to be using a product from P&S. It's Purple Thunder. Come on. That stuff right there. So that drum right there, I have it mixed 10-to-1. So I'll put 45 gallons in there of water, then 10 gallons of Purple Thunder, and there you go. Come on. Now remember, always start from the bottom up, always. So we'll go ahead and throw a little bit inside this wheel, just to kind of knock that dust out. Here we go. We got us some Solvent X. I got that gallon, got that spray bottle. I got a wash mitt in there. Oh, I need to get some gloves on. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll work bottom up. I'll start on the bottom side of that bucket and keep working my way up. Then once I get here, I'll come up, then I'll stop right about here. From there, I'll go ahead and start in here and work my way up. That thing needs to go away, and we're going to use that thing right there. So that's got 2 gallons of Solvent X in there. It's pumped up, it's ready to go. Come on. Trying to carry that pump sprayer with one hand is not easy. Just saturate this stuff, and we're just gonna let it kind of marinate there for a little bit. Then we'll pressure wash it off, and whatever doesn't come off with just the pressure washer and hot water, we have that wash mitt over there. We got that Solvent X on everything. All the way up there. See my ladder, it's fancy. Came up on top of that hood, engine compartment hood thing. And I went ahead and got all the way down. As you can see, it's dripping on my camera. Got that more of the stubborn stuff off. Got that little spot. So what I'll have to do is I'll drop that down, and I'll get the stuff that's high, you know, it's on the higher side on this gantry and stuff. It's not really smoking the paint too terribly bad. It is in areas. I think what the issue is, this is a single stage paint, this stuff and this stuff, so there's no clear coat on this. It's single stage, everything's built into that paint. But as you see, it's coming clean, it's doling it. But right there on that hood, you can really see how it's kind of specked there. That's what I was trying to, you know, you kind of keep working bottom up to kind of try to help eliminate that. So here we are. It's washed right in there. I'll have to get that kind of cleaned up. This is done. This is the fun part. Oh, first, so yeah, I mean, I'm trusting that little piece of wood to kind of hold this machine back if anything was to fail. So here's the undercarriage. What a mess, huh? So anyway, yeah, so I gotta get all that off of there. Try to get some of it off anyway. Yeah, this pump sprayer is not liking this Solvent X too much anymore. Or maybe it's got a little bit of debris in there. Yeah, it's got a little bit of debris. So see if you see that. Yeah, that's causing me problems. Alright. Yeah, this hose is even getting soft in there. It's not liking it either. Yeah, so I think if we can get up 90% of the yellow to come back underneath here, I think we'd be pretty happy with that. I think. I don't know. I hope. I don't think anybody's gonna crawl underneath here anytime soon. Yeah, so working underneath these things isn't my, you know, favorite thing to do. Especially since they're kind of pointed downhill on this angle here. And I don't want to be squished by that tire right there. See that tire right there? Man, that thing will squish you. And it wouldn't feel good. This is it. I'm not gonna make any more passes on this. I went ahead and soaked it again, and whatever's left is left. So yeah, this is, I mean, I really dislike being underneath these loaders. So get this sucker pulled off of here. Get this wash pad cleaned up. I mean, she ain't standing tall yet, but it's cleaner. It's clean. I mean, other than there's some haze there on the windows that, you know, where I scrubbed it, it kind of dried off, but all that other stuff is gone. It's just a little bit of film there. It'll come off. Then that's on the inside. It's the next day. Come on. I'm gonna get those windows cleaned up. Can you see how they're just got that haze on there? We'll just start grabbing stuff and throwing it in the trash can there. I mean, that's a pretty nice knife. Pretty nice pair of gloves. Ugh, that's been in somebody's ear. Come on. Mystery paper. Ugh. Those have been in somebody's ear too. So we got some safety glasses, a freaking lift master, more glass cleaner. I mean, that looks important, but I don't know why that ain't going back in there. I mean, what the hell? Hey, so this glass cleaner here, there was another one in here earlier. This glass cleaner, I mean, that's what I run every day. Come on, that's a big come up for me. So 2 cans, 1 loader, heck yeah. Next step, I'm gonna talk to the owner about replacing these air filters. I think it may have already been done, because I think when this machine got back, it got serviced right away. Let me check them. Check these filters. Because we're going to odor bomb this thing, because it stinks like a trash can. Yeah, they got serviced. So these are new, so I mean, they're a little dirty, but I'll get the other filter out, and I'm going to clean inside that box very, very well. I'm gonna get that shit clean. Here's the bottom side of the floor mats. I'm gonna go ahead and run my 10-to-1 Purple Thunder here. Hey, so forgive the background noise. Got my son Michael out helping today. Good hand to have, that's for sure. I think we got a problem. Let's get this guy here. Come on. what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna vacuum this floor. Then I'm gonna get these pedals. You're probably wondering what the heck. So this is a brake pedal and that is a brake pedal. Yeah, there's two brake pedals, just to let you know. You might get confused. So, see this little guy here? We have to evict him. Okay, he's not in my shirt. Get all these little... Yeah, there's even bird shit inside. You see that? That's what that is. I mean, what the heck, man? Hey, so when this loader left, she was standing tall, man. I mean, you can see there's kind of like, you can tell there's like remnants of it being cleaned. But yeah, this thing is super nice. Every loader I take care of over here for this guy, they are super clean. And it really bothers me that, you know, they leave here, they're damn near better than new. And these guys, they'll just freaking destroy them. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna have to put a little bit of this cleaner I have. I mean, yeah, I'll get this bottle. That way the haters are gonna hate. Yeah, I mean, it comes from them. I paid for it though. It's EnviroClean. I got it cut down to probably like 250 to 1. It's that good. It trust me. At 200 to 1 on this interior cleaner right here, it's pretty dang good. I'll show you. I just wanted to get my rag wet. Let that dry for a minute. You're gonna be like, what the heck? That's pretty dang good. Come on. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to do that. This is a dirtier one, and I want to get this dirty section, then I'll follow up with the cleaner one, and it'll be pretty nice. Yeah, so I run two of these vent brushes. One I'll get wet, I'll use wet, and one I'll use keep dry for knocking off stuff like this. You know, kind of pre-knock this stuff off, you know. Hey, it's getting kind of warm in here. I'm gonna crack that open. Believe it or not, but that's sticking back. I don't know how many hours it's got on it. I've had it probably 6-7 years now, and that's what it does when I run it. I don't shut it off because it's too inconvenient to climb out of these machines to go shut it off. So I just leave them running. I mean, I hate to waste electricity, but safety is number one. Come on, you only got 2 arms, 2 legs, 10 feet, 10 or 10, yeah, blah blah. You know, I mean, that's all you got, man. You want to be safe. You get the drift. I'll get this all wiped down and I'll check back in with you here shortly. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and start spray shining. I mean, I might as well just go ahead and get after it. I mean, what the heck? Just send it, man. Hey, this smells really good. I'm really saddened that they actually discontinued this one. I don't know why. And so anyway, my customer likes it because it gives it a nice, just clean look. You know, it's not overly shiny. Grab those mats, get those thrown up here, shine them, and glass clean, then the interior will be done. So what I got to do now is I got to buff the paint on this. It's not going to take me all day. I mean, it should only take me 3 or 4 hours. So I mean, the paint's in good shape. It just got smoked from that Solvent X. So I think I might have a fix for it. I mean, so previously in some other work that I had done, with that issue, how it was smoking the paint, I found that if you go back and you acid wash it, it cleans it up. I mean, it's not perfect, it's not 100%. The only way you're gonna get it 100% is not use it, or use it and have to buff it. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna buff it, and next time I come across something like this, I'll try doing the solvent, then I'll spot test with acid before I go full scale. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, enough jaw jacking. I mean, I'm sitting here, I shouldn't be sitting here. I need to be down there getting stuff done. Come on. So today is buffing day. Come on. This thing used to be pretty shiny before we did that Solvent X wash. You can see it still didn't quite pull that out, but I think with buffing this thing, it'll look pretty good again. We'll buff the wheels. We'll get this fender all cleaned up too while we're at it. And we'll run up this cab, and we should be able to buff out some of these scratches and stuff. But we'll check out the materials that we're running here. We got us a red bottle, some Ego Maker compound come on. I mean, it hasn't given me an ego yet, but it might give you one, I don't know. Anyway, I've used it in the past. It seems to work pretty good. I've been real happy with it. Been kind of the go-to for removing some of the light scratches here. We're going to be using the wool pad. Then here's the part number. I buy this from P&S. Then here's a new machine I just got right there. Come on. So yeah, I mean, I was just bragging about how I get a buff job about every 3 or 4 months. Well, it looks like I'll be buffing for the next 3 or 4 machines now. Come on. So anyway, we bought this old girl right here. I'm glad to have it a part of the DeWalt family. I've got a drill, a little impact driver. I've got a couple of grinders. Yeah, I've been happy with DeWalt tools. So anyway, we'll go up this gantry. We'll come up this inside here, come up this side, then try to work this as best I can. Anyway, so there's that. She's got some torque, for sure. This thing's got a lot of torque. I'm not used to that. Well, what do you think the Ego Maker? Huh? It went from that to that. I mean, come on. You'll see right now. You'll see. What do you think? This apron's done. Got to about right there. Yeah, running that rotary, man, it's kind of sketchy when you're in tight places. I went ahead and got the groits got a fresh pad on there, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna run these smaller areas inside this doghouse and in between here too. That guy over there, it's got way too much torque. I'll show you a little boo-boo I got right here. So anyway, that thing torqued, and I caught my finger somewhere in here, was working this area, and it torqued, and I hit here. I think what happened was I was in this area, it probably, the pad hit here and it did its thing, and anyway, so there's that. Well, we got the doghouse as far as I could go. You know, we got the cylinder right here in the way. Yeah, that stuff just ain't gonna come off. I mean, that's a freaking loader. Come on, man. So that's all buffed inside of here. You can see it was working inside that wheel. This stuff right here is just the stubborn stuff that's not coming off, but you see, we're making progress. Come on. Well, about 90% of that was done by hand. So, I mean, that ego maker works pretty dang good. It buffs off pretty easily too. I'm gonna go ahead and do inside of here, then I'll run on the outside with the DeWalt. This is all buffed all the way up. We got the cylinder, we got inside of here, got inside this doghouse as far as I could get. You can see that's about as far as I can get, as far as I'm gonna be able to reach. But inside the wheels, this axle is done. Inside that wheel, inside this doghouse, the cylinder right here is going to need a little bit more work, but I'll hit it on this side when I'm coming down this way. So this is done in here. What I'm going to do now is I'll start working off of the ladder there, and I'm going to alternate between machines. In the smaller areas, I'm going to use the Broits. In the larger areas, I'm going to use the DeWalt. Hey, what up, y'all? So all of this is done. I've got this top done all the way down to about right here. We'll have to buff this. We'll have to buff this top part. Inside of here, all of the bottom stuff is pretty much all done. Inside of here, we'll have to do in between there and those dog houses. We'll try to get those the best we can. The top cylinder should be done, I think. The wheels are done. This tank, this section, the cab going up, the steps. But this is where we are. I knew that was going to happen. That's the worst of it. Hey, so let me show you what this ego maker can do. I didn't even really come down too far, but you can see where the wheel hit and where it didn't, so. Man, let me tell you, that thing was thrashed, but she ain't thrashed no more. Come on, like a brand new machine, but better. I want to give a thank you to John and Rebecca over there at Central Valley P&S for setting me up with the new DeWalt machine. That thing rips, boy. She rips. Hey, thanks for watching. Much love.